So at this point, I have a couple of questions, right? I mean, these are questions not just for here, but for life in general. Questions that I want to ask other people sometimes, and questions, frankly, I even want to ask myself in hindsight. Why do people ignore experts? Why do they defy experience in exchange for self fulfillment? I'm not asking why don't people challenge the logic of an idea or a belief? Why don't they have debate? I'm not asking why do people fail to obey without question? But why do people in unique or chaotic times fail to consider an expert's advice? One who's been there, trained. Lion Gardner had had a much more intimate experience the past winter at Saybrook. He had seen firsthand the trouble the Pequots had made. He had been there recently when they had upped the ante with rhetoric, when the talks had gone so poorly that they ended with not so veiled threats and a couple of cannon volleys for dramatic effect. Oftentimes, we ignore the experts who are not in line with our own goals or opinions. We tend to find our own experts, the ones who agree with our preconceived notions, our predigested thoughts or opinions. Why do people fail to recognize their own personal danger? Why do people believe that they're the exception? I mean, that's the real question, isn't it? That's the real peculiarity to me. People always believe themselves to be the exception. Whether it's some sort of illness or some game of chance or some disagreement, a little bit of rule bending, it always seems like there's at least one person who takes the attitude of, oh, no, you don't understand. It's me. I'm going to be okay. I'll be the one that defies the odds. I'll break the rules and the laws of physics, and I'll be okay. You worry too much about those things. Or in hindsight, someone will say, I can't believe so-and-so died. And my thought is, well, he was engaged in deadly, dangerous activity. I mean, why are you surprised? Why the disbelief? Is that attitude arrogance? Is it stupidity? Is it inflated ego? I mean, I don't know. Maybe Tilley was all three of those. At any rate, Joseph Tilley was that guy in the group, and he proceeded to work his way upriver. And he and one of his men went duck hunting about 3 miles upriver from Saybrook. Have you noticed throughout this narrative that hunting seems to have been a dangerous undertaking? I mean, they all needed food, but they all seemed to go hunting at the wrong time or in the wrong place. So at any rate, as he and his companion made their way farther from the safety of the fort, they were being watched as patiently as the previous parties had been, stalked. And when Tilley fired his gun, it was essentially all over. The natives attacked. They waited until he was most vulnerable, not because they could not have taken him sooner, but again, to spare their own lives in the process. They were very patient. It's ironic when you think about it. He did not heed the danger. He did not respect protocol. He did not respect Lion Gardner. He did not respect the Pequots. And yet they, those in firm control, respected the minimal threat that he posed to their superior force. There's a whole lesson in there about respecting your opponent, isn't there? Never underestimate them. Never overestimate your own ability or security. Well, Tilley's friend was killed right there. And as it turns out, he was the lucky one.